Titillating Tuesday. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh?
Alright, Titillating Tuesday, 13th June 2023. Just killed a few demons, finished meditating. That's ideal for me because now I cleared everything. So it's like that, it never ends. The story is always the same. We always read the scripture day to day, over and over again. Every day somebody new is born, so we need to hear the same shit over and over again. Yeah, so it's the same with the meditation technique I got. Every day you got to meditate. It's a bit like when you accumulate dust in a hole. Every day you got to sweep that shit off. So it's like that. You accumulate all kinds of contaminants and toxic agents from day to day. Toxicity, yeah, with respect to what goes on in your head, could be destructive thoughts that don't lead nowhere, that are not constructive at all. Yeah, so those things need to be cleared at the end of the day, you know. So if you have a delusion allegedly that you can relate to what's going on, daily events, then you keep that one. Yeah, you know, because what the truth is, that's a delusion, isn't it? So but it's a delusion that we can relate to everyday things. The delusion I used to have, I still don't think it is. I just think that I used the wrong what's the thing called, the wrong wording, you know, because I still believe I can fly, but it's not really flying. I think it's meditation, you know, where my knees are not bent, but I still take flight somehow. Yeah, so if it's not flying, it's levitation then. Yeah, so I'll put that down to a semi-delusion because, like, you know, if we're being picky and we're being meticulous, if you look close up, I do get a couple of inches off the ground. So that's something. But every concept you come up with, you got to check it to see if it's delusional or if it's right. But how do you do that? If you come up with a belief and you need to verify if it's right, you got to look at what's there with respect to life, nature, you know, and, you know, we've got to look at what we can use in existence. Yeah, and your mind, where that one there is elastic, plastic, malleable, it can be anything you want it to be. But can you live like someone who flies if you really can't? Of course you can't. So you know you got to have limitations. When you have limitations like that, you can believe that you can fly, but when you check it out and you can't, it's a rude awakening, and you got to accept that. There's no way. Even science can't make you fly because only birds and winged insects can do that shit. So you break from the delusion, you know, if it's proven to be wrong. But the delusions I have left now, I've kind of discredited myself. Those beliefs that I had that turned out to be delusional, that I can't relate to existence at all. And the only ones that are left are the ones that are priming me, yeah, to be better at coping with the reality that we conceptualize. Because what we make of this world is a delusion itself. Yeah, it's the one that the line of best fit is all we got. Even your eye lies to you. It flicks things, rotates it on what's it called? Is it the ZX axis? It rotates it like that. And then it flips it upside down. So what you see is not really how it comes into your eye. It twists it up. So it's kind of a delusion thing. We're supposed to be seeing this shit upside down. We would have developed different concepts from there. you know. So where your feet are up and your head is down. Anyway, let me do the joke for today. What do you call a string that ties you to the Lord? That's an unbiblical cord. You know, like an umbilical cord, but an unbiblical cord. That's a religious joke, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, so you got to watch for your relationship with the Lord and how to make contact with those. Yeah, and contact doesn't just mean touch, and touch doesn't just mean contact, but in the dictionary it means that. It's cyclic reasoning. Touch means contact and contact means touch. But contact means when you become privy to information. That's what contact is. When you become privy to information where on further analysis you realize that that is an anomalous phenomena that must have created itself and is capable of creating other things, then that's a good direction finder to the Lord. If that is a delusion that you've derived at a higher level, then you must follow that, because you can never discredit that. Until you discredit every delusion you have, yeah, you're not done. But you can't discredit some, and those that you can't discredit, that's what the truth is. So, but I still believe I can fly. I can get another inch on that, but it will involve some other metaphysics, I think. Yeah, I've expanded my meditation to include other forms of information transmission. You'll find out, those who follow me from scratch, you'll find out. The angels and demons inside will find out. So I don't know who's who or what is what, but all I know is that in my mind, I rule that. Nobody can tell me nothing. There's no point looking around to see if anybody can do me nothing in my mind, because I ruled it. Yeah. And for the last 7 years or so, I've been making sure of that personally. I ain't asked no one. I don't consult demons. This is not witchcraft that you're dealing with. I'm a man of the Most High. Yeah. If you don't believe me, listen to my track. Try me if you think you can turn me from the righteous path. Anyway, let me wrap up now. 13th of June, 2023. 13th of June. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Titillating Tuesday. I'm out.
Titillating Tuesday. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh?
Like, subscribe, share.